Hello and welcome back to another video. I did not know if this was going to arrive before Christmas or not, but it's the 22nd of December when I'm filming this, and yes, it came through the door this morning. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing. Probably when you see this it'll be 23rd, maybe 24th of December. And obviously it's December, it's busy, but I couldn't wait to open it, so let's get started. Right, so this is box number 124. So let's see what we've got. Obviously, this is a mystery art supply box from the UK. It's monthly, and yeah, I have no idea what's in this box until we open it. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it might be paints. So I did actually get water ready in case. A little paint palette from Derwent. I love these. These make me happy. It's a bit mucky, but yeah, that is a bit mucky. Ooh. Okay, we're not going to look at the supplies just yet. Let's just get everything out of the box. So yes, Scrawlrbox 124. That looks feathery, that kind of texture, quite glittery, so it might be like a metallic-y colour, or bug-like. Yeah, that does look bug-like. Okay, so this is our featured artist artwork. Beautiful little, I think it's a moth rather than butterfly, but it's cute. Scrawlrbox. Online I go by Tomato Illustrates, and I am a mixed media artist. And that's all her information there. Tomato Illustrates on Instagram, YouTube and Etsy. Okay, and we've got mixed media split pads. So we've got 5 white and 5 black pieces. Ooh, interesting. It's 250 GSM. You can feel it, it's quite sturdy. So we'll look in the Scrawlrbox in a minute. We're just going to open the supplies first. So we've got our paint palette. Let's see what is in it. Yeah, metallic-y colours. I was right. So it's quite nice. I like the little Derwent palettes. We've had a few from Scrawlrbox. And I've also got the full studio palette for the Inktense ones, which I love as well. So I'm very pleased with that. So I'm guessing there's going to be a paintbrush in here. So let's see what else we might get. Okay, there is not a paintbrush. Oh, there's a water brush in the palette, isn't there? Yeah. Okay, so we've got our sweet, we've got our sticker, which comes from the featured artwork, and we've got 2 metallic pens from Faber-Castell. Okay. But yeah, obviously you don't need a brush in there. I've got the water brush in here, which you can use like a normal brush, which is what I will be doing because I just don't get on with water brushes very well. That's me personally. Okay, so we have got in our Scrawlrbox just a bit more about the contents. Sweet treat is coffee flavoured, so someone else can have that. And we've got the sit down with the featured artist. Scrawler tips, so it's about swatching, which we will be doing in a minute. Okay, they can be used as stumpy crayons if you want to take them out of the palette. Not sure I'll be doing that, but fair enough. Warm water to wake them up. Yeah, it is better if you use warm, but I'm currently in the studio which has no running water and it's cold out, so the water I'm using will be a little bit chilly. And we've got the deep dive, which is kind of a little chance to play around with them. Artist tips, Oh yes, Scrawler Gallery. So this is from box 122, which you will not have seen my Scrawler Challenge for yet, because I have filmed it, but I have not uploaded it yet. That will be coming between Christmas and New Year, I do promise you that. But yeah, oh, I like that. I really like that piece there. Helen Jones's artwork is always good. Yeah, some really nice pieces. And then we've got the top three. I like this. I really like the little cat. Yeah, that's good as well. As always, going to promote the Scrawler community, Facebook community group. Brilliant group, love them. Don't have to be a subscriber to Scrawlrbox to be part of it, but it is a great group to be on. Scrawler Showcase. So who are we doing? Emily Edwards. That's some lovely pieces by her. Right, Scrawler Extra, setting creative goals. Well, it's the end of the year, so I'm going into some new year. I'm guessing that's what it is. And our Scrawler Challenge is Gilded Wings. So yeah, the metallic and the wings. Cool. Interesting. Yeah. I'm liking that more than I'm liking the prompt from last box, which is 1, 2, 3, which I have not done the Scrawler Challenge for yet. But I'm planning to be busy between Christmas and New Year getting up to date with them. Okay. So, let us swatch out our supplies and see what they're like. Now we've got black and white to swatch out on, so I'm going to take one sheet of each out and see how they compare. Paper does not want to come out. Either that or I'm weak. There we go. Okay. Let's get into this. As I said, I'm going to use this like a normal paintbrush with water. Let me just grab some kitchen roll. Place it on. Alright, let's move the peach dye. There's all the stuff that can get damaged if I get it wet out of the way. So let's start with the paints, and then, because we're going to see how they go dry afterwards. There isn't actually any colour list or anything for these, which is unusual in the box. Normally you get a little piece of paper on the top. That's a nice goldy colour. I'm going to try and keep them in order so that I know which one is which. I mean, I imagine you'll get quite the shimmer on the light as well. Now we're kind of at a silvery one. Oh, that's nice. cool grey kind of colour. These are all really nice colours. It does look like this one on mine has kind of chipped off into the thing, which is a shame. This palette's been a bit through the wars, I think. And the paints are all very much usable though, so it's not a problem. Kind of a bronzy colour now, I think. Yeah. Bronze, maybe copper. Ooh, there's a lot of pigment in that one. Some of them I'm seeing the metallic-y bit to it, others I'm not. It may come about more when they dry. It does say the more water, the more it kind of shows up. It's a lot paler. As you can see, because I've not taped the paper down, it is starting to bend, but that's just kind of natural for this kind of paper when it gets wet. This is like a purple. That was a lot paler than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be pigmented like that. It's almost kind of a greeny blacky colour. Right, let's put the white aside for a minute to dry. I've got this wet already. Okay, let's try these colours on the black. It's showing up more than I thought it was going to, actually. We'll see how it shows when it's dry. You're getting more of the metallic, I think, on the black. Yeah, you're definitely getting the metallic more. you just kind of keep not getting so much of the paint, you're just getting more of the metallic-iness. It's a new word, that, metallic-iness. This one was the one that was like high pigment but didn't look very metallic, so it'll be interesting to see how it comes out. Yeah, I don't think these darker colours are going to be as good. Like the purple, I think, surprisingly, just looks like I've made the paper wet really at the moment. See if it dries with some metallicness. I really think this is all we're going to see, if anything, is metallic. But at the moment it just looks like it's wet. So we'll see how they go when they dry. So that's all the paints kind of swatched out. Obviously this isn't completely dry yet. But you're getting more of the basic colour on here with some metallicness. Like the top colours are much more metallic, I think. And then on the dark, you are just getting mostly metallic. I mean, these top colours again doing quite a lot of work. That one I think is going to be quite nice. But then these two, just so far, I know there's still got to dry, but I don't think we're going to get much from them on the black paper. And this is another reason I don't like water brushes. They stain so easily and there's bits coming out of it already. So that's not good. Little fibres from the water brush. Okay, onto the metallic pens. Do I have to activate these? Permanent on paper, does not bleed through the paper. Odorless, acid 3, pH neutral, doesn't say. They are just brush pens, so I don't think I do have to activate them. So they are 1.5, because they're brush. Well, no, they're not brush, are they? They're more like nibs. They're just artist pen. Let's start just on the side where it's dry. That's the silver. I'm not a great fan of metallic pens. This is the gold one. I prefer the gold to the silver, which for me is quite unusual. I always prefer silver things. Let's see, this seems dry enough. Let's see what we can do on this paper. Yeah, they're going across the paints quite well. Kind of expected it. Obviously where they're a bit damp still, they're not going to go so much. These ones are still a bit damp, and this one's too, I'm just going to do it just at the top. And the gold. And they go over each other quite well as well. Yes, nice. Right, onto the black paper. I don't know how dry these are. These ones are dry. These, again, look, I've got practically nothing on these two. There's a slight mark on the paper where when it's dried, but other than that, nothing at all. That's come up nicer than I thought it was going to. This one's a bit lacking as well, and those two do not look the same at all. But I think these two look quite similar on here, but very different on the black. So yeah, some nice contrast. Well, that silver looks so much better on the black. I do like working on black paper. Yeah, it's metallic, so it's going to show up better on black than white. I'm only going to go over this one because the others are quite wet still. These ones are alright. Yeah, see, on this one on here, it doesn't show up very well. You can just see it on that one. They kind of merge in. This is dry at the top. Yes, they all go over quite nicely. I imagine if I was to paint over the pens it would bleed, but because I'm not sure if it is waterproof. Yeah, it's not down as being waterproof, I don't think. Store horizontally. Yeah. Highlight varnish acid free. It doesn't say waterproof, so yeah, I would not paint over the top of them. I don't think it's worth doing it. But yeah, so there we go. That's what we have for box 124, and I like what we've got. I do wish I knew what each of these colours were. I prefer it when I have a colour name, but that's me personally. And the metallic pens are nice. I prefer them on the black to the white, but these two colours on the black, just not worth having really. But show up nicely on the white. So having both colour papers, it's good. But yeah, so we'll come back and do the Scrawler challenge at a later date. And that's Gilded Wings, which could be interesting. But other than that, until next time, I will see you soon with another video. Goodbye.